Hello, it's Monica from Crafting with Quilling and hope you have absolutely fabulous day. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a floating panel Halloween card. If you haven't tried this card style yet, I really hope you'll give it a go because it has lots of dimension, but it folds flat in the envelope. For my project, I'm going to use one of the best DIGI papers from Polkadoodles, and this paper comes from Boo Halloween Bundle. And if you're interested in any of the products I'm going to use in today's video, you can check the description down below. So this panel measures 5.5 of an inch by 5.5 of an inch. And I'm going to use my liquid glue, and I created a black square as well, which measures 5.75 by 5.75. When these elements are assembled together, I'm going to put them on 6 by 6 inches white card base. If you don't have them, you can create your card base by using 6 by 12 inches white card and score it at 6 inches. So now, as you can see, I'm going to put that panel at the front of the card. And then decisions, how are you going to decorate the front? So from Halloween Trick or Treat collection, I decided to use that white design paper. I really like it, especially with all those ghosts. So I cut it into 3.75 by 4.75, and I'm going to assemble it on black card, which measures 5 by 4 inches. So now when this is ready, I thought I really like it, but I need to add a little bit of dimension. I decided not to use double-sided foam adhesive this time. I'm going to create my pop-up element here. So I've got 1 inch by 4.5 inch black card. I'm going to score it at 1 inch, 1.5, 2 inches. Then I need to score it at 3 inches, 3.5, and 4 inches. Now it will be time to fold all those score lines. So I've got mountain, valley, mountain, then mountain, valley, mountain. So I've got M and W together. Now on the smallest tab, I'm going to put a little bit of liquid glue and assemble the panel together. What's really good about it, when you press it, it gets really flat. But then when you release it, it pops and it gives us all the dimension we need. So as you can see, I'm going to put that in the corner of my panel, and I also have 3 other elements like this I created earlier. So I'm going to use my liquid glue and attach it on the black panel here, and then at the front of a card. I was inspired by one of the best videos from Sam Callcott, and I left the link to her tutorial in the description down below if you'd like to check it. She created very amazing floating panel card. So now I'm going to use my liquid glue, and I'm going to put that front panel at the front of a card. But when you press it, it goes flat in the envelope. It is super cool. So if you've never ever created a floating panel card, I really hope you'll give it a go. If you don't want to create a Halloween project, you can also create any project or card style you want. So now, when this is ready, I'm going to decorate the front even more. So I decided to use some other elements. So here I've got my cutting dies from Creative Craft Products, and with that beautiful edge oval, and also other oval nesting die from Creative Craft Product, I'm going to cut them together. So I'm going to have beautiful black border on our design paper, and I'm going to use that beautiful purple. I thought that would be perfect for today's Halloween project. If you haven't seen my video from Monday, the link is at the top right corner, where I created very unusual Halloween card. I'm also going to leave that link at the end of this video so you can check it out. And throughout this video you can also check some other Halloween projects I created. So now when this is ready, we're going to embellish the front even more. So I use Ravella, Witch Halloween Digi stamp from Polkadoodles, and I'm going to color her in with my alcohol markers. So here are tri-blend markers from Spectrum Noir. It's always a good idea to have a scrap piece of paper underneath, because whenever you use alcohol marker, they always bleed through the card. But if you do have that scrap paper underneath, the paper doesn't soak the alcohol again, so you won't have any bleed lines. Super cool, right? As you can see, I decided to use some greens, orange and purple colors together, because this way my front element will match the background paper from Boo Halloween Bundle collection. If you haven't tried any of the Digi stamps or Digi papers for Halloween from Polkadoodles, I left all the links to the products I use in today's video so you can check it out. And I have to admit that Polkadoodles has absolutely amazing Halloween bundles, so you still have time to create your projects. And if you do want to dress up for Halloween, what would be your costume? If you do know, please let me know in the comments down below. As you can see, with the hat, I also decided to use that purple, so all the elements will match. And at this point, I thought I really need some extra colors, so I'm going to use my Essentials set from Spectrum Noir Classic pens, and I'm going to use some grays and also black, just to give me very nice contrasting shadows. And I think that's what will really put the whole card together, because as you can see, I do have some black borders and also that black edge on that oval. So I thought if I have some black colors on her hat, that would be absolutely amazing. And I have to admit that those classic pens are one of my favorites, and I use them very often, especially to create some very dark shadows. And whenever I try to create very nice blended look, I always start with the darkest color first. Then I use the medium and then lighter on top. So this way I've got really nice blending effect. How often do you use your alcohol markers to create colored images? Please let me know in the comments down below. And if you do have your favorite design, or actually from Polkadoodles, please let me know which one is it. I have to say that Polkadoodles has amazing range for Halloween. So if you haven't checked this one yet, please check all the links in the description down below. And now it will be time to cut out using my scissors. And I also use my craft knife to cut some of the elements where the back is, because I wanted to see the background through her. Now I also created a sentiment and I put it on the black card. This way, all my elements will match. Now it will be time to add even more dimension to the whole project. So I created more pop-up elements for the front panel, and I've got two of them. If you haven't created that floating panel card style yet, I really hope you'll give it a go. It is a lot of fun, and also the recipient will be surprised how dimensional that project is. So now when this is ready, I'm going to put my focal element on the front of the card, and it will be nearly complete. So as you can see, it is super quick to make. It's always a good idea to make sure that the glue is set before you move on to the next step. And with the white design paper, I had some ghosts left over. So I thought I'm going to fussy cut two of them and put them in the corners of my card. So what do you think about this card style? Do you like it? I really hope you will give it a go. So the cut is complete and there is plenty of space to write your message. And it stands proudly on a flat surface and it goes flat in the envelope. Thank you so much for watching and spending that time with me. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And here you can see two other Halloween projects I created. I really hope you'll feel inspired. Have a wonderful day and happy crafting! Bye for now!